In keeping with promises to engage the local communities surrounding Levera, the developers of the Levera Project began a series of consultations in February 3 years ago, just before the COVID-19 pandemic. Those consultations, though interrupted by COVID-19, resumed in 2021 and continued, with the latest being held over the weekend. Concerned residents were not shy to pose questions to the team from Singaporean Heng Sheng Development Limited, the developers behind the Grenada Levera National Tourist Resort.
That we've seen the big trucks carrying material. That is happening already. So how is it that discussions will take place after what we're seeing?
We are aware that golf courses comes with significant negative impacts on the environment, particularly ecologically sensitive areas as we have.
I think a lot of the concern is why so big? Why do we need such a big resort in this part of the island? We don't need that. We don't need 500 rooms. We don't need something that is taking so much space that you could do half of that.
You're building, all the trucks are going now. And I was wondering, did we look at any environmental impact that we're going to have on the roads and infrastructure of how you're going to get all the cement and all the on the small roads we have here?
Representative of the developer, Kevin Drew, welcomed the input of the community members.
I'm very happy and glad for your participation to this special event. And your support, your advice and comments will be part of the contribution of the development of the project. As far as I know, that we have already conducted 4 rounds of a public consultation before, but this time we're still looking forward for your good advice and support. The construction of our golf course project has already started last year since June, and we have already completed 80% of the clearing and tree cutting. And our expectation is to operate the golf course within 2 years.
This was the 5th round of consultations held between the developers and the communities. Since the project was announced, several environmental advocates called for a stop to the project because of what they believe would be negative environmental impacts on the protected sites within proximity of the project. Reporting for GBN News, Beverly Telesford.